What's going on, guys? Firewolf Tech here, showing you guys the OtterBox Defender Series case for the Galaxy S23 Plus. We're going to go ahead and open this up and show you guys how to install this case, as well as how to remove it in case you need to, so stay tuned for that. So starting off with the front of the packaging here, we can see that it has the Drop Plus certification, which they have it 4 times tested, the military standard. On the back here, we have more features on the case here. We can see that it's wireless charging compatible. Definitely made for heavy use, has a holster / kickstand, and we have port covers that block dust and dirt. And on the bottom right, we can see that there is a limited lifetime warranty, so this is really good. Make sure you guys register that when you guys purchase one. And as always, the link for this will be in the description box below, so make sure you guys check that out. All right, let's go ahead and remove the belt holster here. Alright, here we have the Defender Series with the holster on. Belt clip here swivels 360 degrees, which is really cool. And to take it out, we basically just pull this out and it comes right out. Very easy, very simple. Alright, so to remove this, all we have to do is start with the rubber piece here. We're going to first take this tab down, and then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to basically remove the rubber piece by pulling it out gently. And then you're gonna run your finger all around the case here, removing the rubber off the hard shell. All right, there we have the rubber piece out. Very thick, very flexible. This is what's going to protect against shock. Now we have the hard shell here. We have arrows indicating where the tabs are, so we're just going to basically take our finger and we're going to apply downward pressure. And you should hear a couple of snaps. Alright, and there we have the hard shell basically removed. And to put it on, we're going to take our S23 Plus and we're going to line it up with the camera ports right over here. And I also have a camera lens protector here, so we're going to see if it's compatible. So we're going to line it up here. And it definitely has a lot of room for the lens protector, so you won't have any issues if you have a lens protector, so that's really good. With the bottom piece on, now it's ready to put the top piece. I'm just gonna line it up, flip it around, and basically you're gonna apply pressure on all of the arrows. That's gonna snap the case in place. All right, and we got a really nice solid installation right there. Now we're gonna take the rubber piece and we're gonna line it up again. I'm gonna place the rubber all around the hard shell and stretch it up a little bit. I'm gonna flip it open, and then we're gonna take the case here. We're gonna basically apply the pressure inside the hard shell. All right, and we have the OtterBox Defender Series installed on this S23 Plus, and the first thing I noticed is how slim it actually feels, surprisingly. Defender Series are known to be very bulky, but surprisingly, since the S23 Plus is already slim, this doesn't feel bulky at all, so I like that a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and power on the S23 Plus. And while that's powering on, let's take a look around the case here. Starting with the bottom here, we can see really nice protection here. We basically have an opening for our speaker, a couple of microphone inputs here, and this is going to basically block the Type-C port here for any dust or lint, so that's pretty cool. Here we have the other side, nice sleek black design. On the top, same thing, really nice and sleek. And as for the other side, we have really nice rubberized buttons here. And then as for the back here, very nice, clean design. The only logo that we have here is the OtterBox logo embroidered on the bottom of the case, so that's really nice. And as for the camera lens, again, we have really nice raised bezels for the camera. So as you can see right here, you don't have to worry about your camera getting damaged or dinged. If it's on a flat surface, the OtterBox does a really good job protecting your camera, which is really good. And as for the front, for the screen bezels here, we can see that it's raised very high as well, so you don't have to worry about your screen getting damaged if it's on a flat surface. So OtterBox does a tremendous job. Now, as for a screen protector compatibility, you'll notice here that I do have a glass screen protector, and you'll notice that this is kind of raised in the bottom. Now, it's important to note when you're installing a screen protector, you want to make sure you align it perfectly. You can kind of see the distance between this glass on the top of this, I could have done a better job aligning it, but that's because this screen protector in general didn't have an insulation panel, so my insulation was a little bit off. But if you ever see this, you can try squeezing out the air bubbles, but if it really bothers you, then you want to basically just take out the glass and line it up with the case on, so that way you get a better compatibility. So I'm just gonna take this case out. Take the screen protector out. Let me see if I can actually do this right now. Let's see. Alright, great. So I was able to actually just take off the screen protector and realign it, and we have great coverage now. Alright, so let's go ahead and test out the buttons here. Starting off with the volume rocker. Buttons feel nice and solid. Same thing goes for the power button. And what I do like about this case is if you see the top here, you can see that the indentation here has room for the earpiece, so there's no issues when you're in a call, so I like that a lot. Alright, so whenever you guys are ready to remove this case, maybe you need to access the SIM card, or you're tired of this Defender series, we're basically going to start with the bottom piece here, and we're going to gently lift the rubber piece, and then we're going to run our fingers across the whole case. Alright, now with the rubber piece out, we're going to take a look around the arrows over here. We're going to apply downward pressure. Now, depending on how long you've had the S23 Plus inside this case, this part can be very hard to take off, so make sure you guys are careful. But once you remove each of these tabs, it should come off very simple. And now we have your S23 Plus out of the case. So all in all, guys, the OtterBox Defender Series case is definitely a solid choice for the S23 Plus. If you guys were concerned of how bulky it was, rest assured that this is not going to add that much bulkiness to the case. It provides exceptional protection. It is basically known for its rugged protection, so I definitely highly recommend the Defender series, so make sure you guys check that out. Let me know what you guys think of this Defender series case in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, guys.